Yo, what's poppin'? Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us today. Today we'll be doing a match review and a player ratings for Aston Villa versus Liverpool. So yeah, we'll do a player ratings and then we'll do a match review, you know, at the end. Well, towards the end. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into it. In goal, Addison. I think he had an alright game. Before he made some, I think was it the save towards the end of the game. I don't think he's been at his best. Put a really good kind of through ball to Mo Salah. I'm going to give Allison a 6.5. Trent, I thought he was pretty kind of invisible most of the game. He came through, got the goal, and just because of the goal alone, maybe got a little bit of luck there with the deflection. Maybe it was a bit of a lucky goal. I'm going to give Trent a 7. But overall, his performance, I thought his passing wasn't really on point. I thought he missed pass. He looked like he wasn't really kind of interested in the game. His body language doesn't look great. But yeah, I'll go with Trent 7 just because he scored. Kanate, the best centre back in the game, in my opinion. I'm going to give Kanate a 8.5, where he made some really big, important challenges, blocks, etc. Van Dijk, I don't think Van Dijk was as good as Kanate this game, but I'm going to give him a 7. Robertson, I thought he had an alright game. I don't think we're ever going to see him at his kind of peak career best, but I'm going to give Robbo a 6. Midfield, Gravenberg. This is probably one of his poorer games this season. I'm trying to think on top of my head whether he's had any more kind of bad games, but I'm gonna give Gravenberg a six, but he's been so kind of run down this year. He's played a lot of games. He looks a little bit kind of tired, but he's so kind of crucial to that team. But yeah, Maka. I thought Maka was the better out of the two. I'm gonna give Maka a 7. Salah, shows up when we need it with a goal, with assists, making good runs. I'm going to give Salah a 8. Definitely a key man. If Salah gets injured, then the team's going to be in a lot of trouble. Soboslai, I thought he grew into the game around the 65 minute, where he's starting to really kind of cement his kind of place in the game. So I'm going to give Soboslai a 6.5. Jones on the left wing, I don't really understand it, to be honest. Like, I just don't get the whole Jones left wing. You got Diaz, he came off the bench. So I don't know if the manager thought he was like injured or something. The it just doesn't make sense to me. You play Diaz, you got Chiesa, Jota can play there. Jones is not suited for that role, in my opinion. He's much more suited in the midfield, next to Maka or Gravenberg, or he plays in that Soboslai role. But yeah, can't really fault him too much. He's playing out of position. Don't really know what the manager's thinking was. It just kind of shows the manager doesn't really kind of trust Chiesa, doesn't probably trust Elliot either. And I just thought it was really quite a questionable decision to have Jones playing that position. Striker Jota, he should have scored around the 39th minute. I thought overall he had a pretty tidy game. Got the first goal, well, helped assist it, put the pressure on his opponents. So I'm going to give Jota a 7. Now, off the bench, Bradley, I'm going to give Bradley a 6. Hopefully, he's not injured too badly. But to be honest, I thought he was better than Trent when he came on. But Trent got the goal, which I suppose is what really kind of matters at the end of the day. Now, Nunez makes good runs. He's going to work hard. Still like kind of living off the 2 goals against Brentford, but he should have scored. And he should have kind of maybe got around the keeper when Martinez came out. So I'm going to give Diaz, so not Diaz, I'm going to give Nunez a 5, unfortunately. Should have scored, should have got us the win. Diaz, he came on for 9 minutes, not really too sure what. Maybe he was injured, maybe he was fatigued. I like to see the press conference, see what kind of was going through the manager's mind. But I'm going to give Diaz a 6, just too short of a period. Same with Kwanzaa, he only came on for a couple of minutes because Bradley came off injured. Hopefully, Bradley's not too badly done out. I'm going to give Kwanzaa a 6. Overall, I mean, it's a bit disappointing. Nunez probably should have scored. Aston Villa, going to Aston Villa, it's not going to be an easy game, right? It's always going to be a tricky game, Bill. But yeah, overall, I mean, putting Arsenal back into the lead. Well, not into the lead, but Arsenal putting the pressure back on us. And I was pretty disappointed overall, but you can't get too down. Just got to keep the momentum up. Aston Villa, in my opinion, it's one of the trickier games inside the Premier League. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. Super duper appreciate everyone tuning in, and take care and good luck.